Despite Donald Trump's posturing, there are no signs of any quick fix to the US-Israel fight with Iran. Recently, officials from the United States announced that thousands of Marines aboard multiple Navy vessels are set to deploy to the Middle East. The pair of Marine Expeditionary Units will add approximately 5,000 Marines and several thousand sailors to the area, which is already home to around 50,000 US troops. Now, land-based Marine Corps F-35C fighter aircraft are on the move. Here's all you need to know. The relocation of aircraft to RAF Lakenheath in England heralds the imminent first land-based combat deployment of the F-35C, the carrier variant of the Joint Strike Fighter that is operated by both the Navy and the Marine Corps. While the ultimate destination remains unclear within the U.S. Central Command's area of operations, they are set to integrate into a substantial contingent of combat aircraft already engaged in missions across the Middle East. This contingent comprises land-based U.S. Air Force F-35A fighters alongside Marine Corps F-35C jets that are currently operating from the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln. Additionally, reports indicate that Marine Corps F-35B warplanes are en route to the region, being transported on two amphibious assault ships, the USS Boxer and the USS Tripoli. The F-35's aligned edges, reduced engine signature, internal carriage of weapons and fuel, and embedded sensors contribute to stealth performance. With stealth designed in from day one, the F-35 has an unmatched ability to evade enemy detection and enter contested airspace. Advanced electronic warfare capabilities locate and track enemy forces, jam radars, and disrupt attacks. With a top speed of Mach 1.6, the F-35 is a long-range, supersonic fighter, even with a full complement of internal weapons and fuel. The F-35 serves as an information and communications gateway, sharing its operational picture with the ground, sea, and air assets. The information a pilot needs, airspeed, altitude, and warnings, is projected on the helmet's visor rather than on a traditional heads-up display. Referencing advancements in negotiations with Iran, US President Donald Trump asserted that Iran offered a present linked to oil and gas, following his remarks to reporters indicating that the Middle Eastern country is keen to reach an agreement to conclude the conflict. He mentioned that his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, along with U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff, engaged in discussions with a yet-to-be-identified Iranian official, while clarifying that the U.S. has not had conversations with the supreme leader. Iran, however, refuted the existence of such discussions. Many years ago, Iran stood as a key ally of the United States in the Middle East, particularly during the reign of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. The Shah invested in American military armaments and permitted CIA operatives to establish clandestine listening stations aimed at surveilling the Soviet Union next door. In 1953, the CIA orchestrated a coup that solidified the Shah's grip on power. However, in January 1979, the Shah, who was gravely ill with cancer, departed Iran amidst a surge of widespread protests challenging his authority. Subsequently, the Islamic Revolution, spearheaded by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, established a theocratic regime in Iran. Later in that same year, a group of university students stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, demanding the extradition of the Shah, an action that ignited a hostage crisis and resulted in the breakdown of diplomatic ties between Iran and the United States. In the 1980s, amid the turmoil of the Iran-Iraq War, the United States provided support to Saddam Hussein. As the conflict unfolded, the U.S. executed a brief yet impactful military operation that severely weakened Iran's maritime capabilities, a phase of the war often referred to as the Tanker War. Subsequently, the US military mistakenly shot down an Iranian civilian airliner, claiming it was confused for a military aircraft. Since then, Iran and the United States have oscillated between hostility and reluctant diplomatic engagement, with their relationship reaching its zenith during the 2015 nuclear agreement. This landmark deal required Iran to significantly curtail its nuclear ambitions in return for the alleviation of economic sanctions. However, in 2018, Trump made the decision to withdraw the US from the agreement unilaterally, which ignited rising tensions in the Middle East, a situation that escalated further following Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7, 2023.